So the Mugen Train raid is finally here on Week Legacy 2 on Roblox. And surprisingly with this update, they decided to label it a 0.5 update. I thought it was going to be like a whole one version. So it's going to be like update 6, but now it's update 5.5. We're going to dive into clans over here because I wanted to show you guys that they have if I can talk, right? They added in a brand new mythic rarity clan called Soyama. I obviously have Sukikuni right now, so I'm just gonna stick with what I have, but it's nice to know they've added in a new clan. If you guys need help with any spins, one of the new codes is 25 spins Mugen. You guys can use that to obviously get some spins. Now, if you want to reset your race, you can use Mugen reset race to actually reset your race. If you don't want to reset your race, but you want to reset your breathing, then you can use Mugen reset breathing or art. Okay, so make sure you guys use that, or use these codes rather, if you haven't already. Now, with this brand new update, they've added in a couple of things. It's kind of like all over the place. They were supposed to add in like a whole new map, but they were talking about in the Discord server how the new map it's not performing and they probably won't end up using it. But I think with the new location, they've actually used some of the new assets they were planning to use in the revamp for the map. But we'll go down over there. As you guys can see, the emblem is marked, so we're gonna have to go towards Winter Village in order to access the brand new location, which is gonna be the Mugen Train station. Now, if you guys don't see the Mugen Train station marked on your map, it's probably because you're not high enough level, so you need to be level 550 and higher in order to tackle on the brand new raid. And while we walk over there, I wanted to show you guys, they've added a new gifting system. I think it's like literally in the shop. And yeah, as you guys can see, they have a gift button right next to every single Game Pass and dev product in the game. So if you're feeling bountiful, if you're feeling like a nice person, you can now gift Game Passes and dev products to anybody in your server. Oh, and actually, before we go to the Mugen Train station, I wanted to show you guys, if you're wondering about the brand new moveset, basically they've added in Akaza's Destructive Death V2, okay? So I just realized they've actually moved around a couple of things on the map. Now, all the demon BDAs and stuff are located in this cave, but it's still in the Winter Village, so that's pretty good. So here's Akaza. As you guys can see, Destructive Death Blood Demon Art, that's who you want to go talk to. Obviously, I'm not a demon, so I'm not going to take on this quest, but you would obviously want to get Akaza's V1 quest done and then talk to him again to try to attempt to get his new V2 moveset. We're going to leave you that BDA for a separate video, but just thought I'd let you guys know. There's also a couple of other things that they've added to like this map over here outside of like the Mugen Train station and stuff like that, which I will showcase to you guys. But here it is. This is a brand new area. For now, let's just focus on the train station. You obviously can set your spawn point here, so for the purpose of this video, we will go ahead and just set our spawn here. And as you guys can see, we have the Ready Up Mugen Train raid over here, and also a ticket seller NPC. So you can buy a Mugen Train ticket from him for 100k yen. I'll just go ahead and buy a couple just because, you know, we have so much cash. And I'll go ahead and just ready myself up over here. All right, here we go. So we have to wait for the train to arrive in about 20 seconds or so. I have seen sneaks of how this plays out and it looked really cool. So I'm hoping that, you know, the actual implementation in game right now is going to look just as cool, because from what I saw in the Discord server and the sneaks, they were basically fighting on top of the train. There was like boss fights. There was a bunch of demons. It was a really cool experience. All right, and here is the train, chat. It has finally arrived. So we can go ahead and try this on medium. We can technically do hard, but it requires level 1500 plus. And even though we are higher than level 1500, it would probably require a party of individuals to do that. So let's just try medium. Medium might actually even be too difficult for us as a solo player, but we'll give it a try. All right, so now that the medium the medium difficulty has been selected, we can go ahead and get in the train, and we just have to find a seat. So we'll just sit down over here. And as you guys can tell, we got a cutscene after some time passes of some very nasty, demonic, whatever the heck this is. All right, so they have a little cutscene thing here where you have to like press all these keybinds, and there you go. I think I failed it, to be honest, but hey, we move. So let me go ahead and charge up my breathing while we go ahead and do this. Obviously, moon breathing is going to be extremely useful in this scenario. because you guys know the best PvE breathing style is 100,000% going to be moon breathing. So yeah, we are definitely doing okay. We're not doing tremendously well, but all things considered, it could be worse. So we'll just keep it pushing. Now notice how I have already gotten 2 levels, guys. They've actually increased the max level from 1525 to 1625. So if you guys wanted to be a higher level, now is your shot to do that because you have a brand new max level. So by the way, I just wanted to point it, well, not point it, but point out to you guys that literally the objective is to defeat these flesh pieces. So you might not want to target the enemies. I mean, it's up to you. If you think they're good XP, you can just keep targeting them, but the objective is the flesh pieces. Now I'll tell you what, chat, this is not as easy as I thought. These guys are literally like bombarding me right now, and it's a bunch of demons spawning in. So yeah, chat, be very careful trying to do this solo dolo as I am, because it's not easy. All right, guys, so only 1 flesh piece remains here. Should be pretty easy. There you go. And literally these are the last 3 demons as well, so we got to defeat them. Should be, again, like I said, pretty easy stuff. And there you go. All right, so now we get a whole cutscene here, and I believe this is when we actually get to start fighting on top of the train, which would be really cool, because again, from what we saw, oh my god, in the Discord server, dude, or what I saw in the Discord server rather, this looked really cool. Now obviously this guy is spazzing out. Oh my god, bro, like, what is going on, bro? This boss fight is not a joke. Yo, chat, do not try to solo this, because this is clearly something that is not soloable. Or maybe it is. Actually, maybe it is. The problem is that I think you have to like dodge all his abilities. I can't use my counter. I messed that up. But yeah, you have to dodge all his abilities until he lets his guard down. Otherwise, you can't really do nothing to this dude. By the way, I have fallen off the train, so that very well could be another thing that could happen to you guys. Just be very careful. Now, I'm gonna try something, because I'm actually curious. And never mind. Bro, I thought maybe we would be able to, oh my god, dog, I'm just tossing right now. But yeah, I thought I would have been able to actually, you know, damage like the little tentacle things, but I guess not. Dude, this guy is literally about to cook me because he just does not want to go and stop attacking me, bro. Like usually he stops attacking you and he gives you some downtime, like for you to get some hits on him. But he's just not, like, again, look, he's just been abusing me. He's not stopping. All right, yeah, we definitely got cooked. All right, so we died on, oh, look at that. It says forcing enemy to dodge increases the chances for an attacking opportunity. Oh, well, it is what it is. So we died on Act 2. So why am I still here, by the way? Like, I don't under, what is going on? Do we like go on the train again? No, we don't. Hello? Maybe I gotta go back to the menu, or back to the menu doesn't even work. Oh, W update, I guess. Anyways, there's 3 acts in total. Apparently the act after this one is like nonsensical. People are saying that this update is like, I don't know. Yeah, that's what they're saying, right? So take it with a grain of salt, but people in the Discord server are not happy with the update from the looks of it. Anyway, I had to rejoin the server because again, we were bugged. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys basically, if you're max level, that there is a brand new quest dummy. So there's gonna be quest boss 25. I'm gonna head down over there and actually pick it up. So obviously, as you guys can tell, this quest dummy is going to be level 1475 and higher, and it's actually gonna be right at the very entrance of the danger zone. So it's literally a matter of just attacking the awakened Akaza, who has 45, I mean 45, I mean, oh my god, I cannot even read right now. But yeah, this guy literally only has 54,000 HP, so it should not be too bad of a boss fight. Now, the good thing about this Akaza fight is that if you're a moon breathing user, it should be pretty easy to get your V key counter off because he just attacks so much. So like I said, should not be too hard to combo him. And as you guys can tell, he already is at 36,000 HP. So all in all, compared to other boss fights, this should not be that difficult. All right, guys, we should basically be cooking Akaza right here. Well, surprisingly, he's, oh my god, bro, he despawned. But yeah, surprisingly, he's like wiggling out of right combos somehow, some way. But let's just go ahead and counter him here, and there you go. We got that done. pretty easy. So there's really nothing substantial as far as like defeating Akaza and like drops that you can get from him. The only thing that seemingly you can get are like some spins. I mean, I might as well just show you guys if you ain't taking notice of it. But you also have the blue silver chaotic punish, which is more than likely going to be a drop for his new, you know, V2 moveset. But yeah, apparently they've added in a couple of new items as well. They didn't really say in the update log how to obtain them, but I think they're pretty self-evident in the item names. So they've added in a boar mask into the game, a destructive snowflake. They've added in Akaza's outfit, a dream outfit, a flame outfit, and obviously because of the Mugen Train raid, they've added in some new chests for that. So they have a rare Mugen Train chest, an epic one, and a legendary one as well. All right, we're gonna give the Mugen Train raid another try. We just joined a private server here with a bunch of max level players, so this should be pretty fun. Apparently we're all gonna try this on hard. So again, we had a tough time by ourselves, but with a full party of other people, should not be difficult at all. All right, check it out, chat. Everybody is selecting the hard difficulty. I don't really know why so many like player icons were populating when there's not that many players in the lobby, but whatever. All right, boys. These NPCs, man, on hard difficulty, they hurt, and they are very, very beefy. So I can only imagine how it's gonna be with the boss, bro. Like, this is gonna be insane, but we'll try to get it done. Now, I mean, this should have been very obvious, but as you guys can tell, things are a lot easier now that we have a full team here as far as like getting things done and defeating the little tentacle or flesh pieces, as they call them. Yeah, this was actually insanely easy, chat. Like, we literally cooked all the flesh pieces in like less than 2 minutes, dude. So all we got to do now is just oh well, there you go, just defeat the remaining demons. So I think this is even easier because like 3 of us have like the moon breathing moveset. All right, chat, I fell off the map just when we actually got this guy down, which is very unfortunate, but we should be able to do a little bit of damage to him at the very least. But it is definitely true, guys. Like, if you actually bum rush him and try to attack him and force him to dodge, he will a lot quicker go into his forced down state and let you attack him. So just thought I'd point that out for you guys. Yeah, there you go. As you guys can see, he just got downed again. And I actually forced him that time to go down because I was trying to hit him. So just be sure to stay on top of him. But man, it's so much easier with a team. It really is, chat. Like, look at this night and day difference. All right, I don't know how we defeated that guy that quickly, but we got that done. Yay. What the hell? Ooh, it seems that Akaza is on Act 3. Okay, Akaza is wilding on this raid, bro. And this music is tripping. What the hell? Chat, nah, this moveset, this is actually dumb. Like, he's like literally just bombarding me with attacks. Like, this is really just dumb, chat. I don't understand why he's strictly targeting me. Like, this is actually nonsense right now, dude. So I still have aggro on him for some reason. Did he just go down? Oh yeah, he's down, he's down, he's down. We're good, we're good. All right. But yeah, he like literally keeps aggroing me, bro. I feel like I'm like being bullied. High key, like what the hell? But whatever. We're doing all right so far. What is going on? Is this guy transforming again? What the hell? How do these bosses keep dying? Bro, somebody has to be hacking. What do these guys have to be hacking, twin? Because like, how are these guys like dying the way they are? And what the hell how did this guy get items? This Kai Black's guy? Like, he was opening up a chest. Maybe we have one in our inventory too. I don't know. Let's check it out. Did we get anything? Mugen. Oh yeah, look, we got a rare and a legendary Mugen chest. So let's open up let's actually equip both of them. No, actually, let's do the rare one first. But yeah, dude, no wonder those bosses seemed like they were going down instantaneously, like the Emu boss. But whatever, it is what it is. At least we won. I don't really care, man. All right, we got a Thunder Katana out of there. And then we got a legendary chest over here. So basically the legendary chest. Oh, nice. It gave us the Akaza outfit, bro. Let's see what the bonuses are on this thing. This is, oh my God, a mythic outfit, gang. Holy jeez. Okay, the drop rate chance is better on Giyu's water quality, but take a look, bro. We get 30 strength compared to like no strength at all. Then 10% damage reduction. Well, actually, my bad. 10% damage buff to destruction death V2. We get a +2 speed, a 5% damage reduction, 1.7k durability, and a 2% drop chance. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna put that on, bro. Like, honestly, it's really cool to have like the water quality and all that, but like, bro, this looks so silly. It really does. But it makes sense. And we don't question the things that make sense, right, chat? Because it makes dollars. All I know is that whenever we decide to go Akaza V2, we are pretty much set, man. We got one of the new outfits. That's pretty lit. So yeah, that's the Mugen Train raid. Honestly, again, like I said, somebody was clearly like finessing, right? Hacking in our lobby. But if it wasn't for that, I don't think we would have cleared it. Like right now, a lot of people are struggling with this train raid. And yeah, it's just not easy. It's nonsense, in my opinion. But there you go, chat. We got pretty lucky.